Alright, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. And in this video, as you can see by the thumbnail, we're going to be putting some LED lights on my rear bumper side reflectors. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, that's what I'm talking about. So pretty much these are just going to be able to light up now, which is going to look pretty cool because those reflectors, they're just there. I mean, I think mine are smoked. To be honest, I think they're like a smoked version. I'm not sure. They came with my bumper when I got it like a long time ago. But yeah, so these are the ones that I bought. I got these from eBay and they were pretty cheap, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, I did cheap out. I wanted to try them out. They're only like 30 bucks. So let me just take them out for you. I will put the link in the description if you guys want them. So it's pretty much what they look like. So they're not red or, you know, like super pitch black. It's kind of like a clear finish. And yeah, I think they're gonna look pretty good. I will be getting a different kind of taillights soon, and if you can tell by the looks of this reflector, you can probably guess which taillights I'm gonna get to match this. But anyways, so in order to put these on, I will have to take off my bumper, and there's like 2 screws that go here. There's one right there and there's one on the bottom. I'm gonna try my best to take it out. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to take them off, but if I like really can't, I'm gonna have to take off my wheel. But yeah, once I take off the bumper, I'll be able to put the LEDs on. So basically inside, there's 2 bolts that go here, and then there's a couple that are here on the inside, and the same thing too there, and then like 2 or 3 push pins under. I'll show you guys how I do it every step of the way. All right, so I just realized that I want to turn the car around because the light is like in the middle of the car and it's kind of dark over here, so I'm gonna put the car in the garage reverse. So now I gotta move this truck, and I guess you guys get to hear the car turn on for this video. It's kind of warm, the car, because I used it earlier today, so it's not like super cold or anything. But yeah, now I need to turn this car around. Alright dudes, now got the light on this side, so now I can get started and start taking out those screws in the wheel well, like I said. So yeah, those 2 over there. So this is my little contraption. Basically just a small ratchet, the socket, and then the little tip of the screwdriver. So that's all I'm using. Alright, so there it is. On this side, I only have to take off 1. Now, if you're wondering why only 1, it's because the top one got really messed up. When I had some bigger tires, it just started rubbing and rubbing, so I took the top one off, so it's not on there already. So just 1 on this side, and now I gotta go to the other side and take off the same little screw for the bumper. So with this top one, I can't really take off the screw with the ratchet. It doesn't fit in here. This little, well actually it's a big gap, but the ratchet doesn't fit. So I'm just gonna use the screwdriver tip and start using these pliers to, you know, like manually turn it like that. just getting creative. I mean, as long as it's getting loose. All right, so I got the top one off. Now just the bottom. And the bottom one, the ratchet does fit. All right, and there is the last one. All right, now that that's done, now we need to take off the push pins under the bumper. Okay, so if we go under the car, you will see that there is 3 push pins. So this is one right here, there's another one right there, and then another one over there. So all you're literally gonna do is just pry the push pins out, and then that's it for the bottom of the car. Alright guys, so those are the 3 push pins that are in the back, and this is literally what I use. This is not the proper tool to use, but it's good enough. So literally you're just gonna put this behind and just keep prying. Pry and just, you know, work your way with them. And they're, for me personally, these were kind of difficult to pop off. I did it pretty quickly though. So just be careful because you don't want to break, you know, the plastic tabs of the bumper. But yeah, just take your time and you know, kind of work with it, pry it, and then pull it, pry it, pull it, and then before you know it, you have them out. So there you go. I already took off this piece right here. It goes right there. It literally just has 4 push pins. You can see right there, there's 4. It's pretty easy, just pry this off, and then once you get that off, take off these things right here. That's what they look like. And what I do is I just put 2 like screwdrivers and I pry this out, and it's gonna be the same for the driver's side. There's one over here, so just take those out now. All right, so once you take off these 2 little things, then you should be able to move your trunk liner right here. So I'm just gonna take mine out. See, there it is, this big piece. And now since that's out, you can move these little side panels that are right here. You just gotta like push this down because there's two bolts here holding this in place. So you gotta kind of like unhook it. Mine's broken, so don't trip. See, now you have all this access to take out the 2 bolts for the bumper. Now let me show you guys what it looks like. I know there's kind of like a lot going on here, but there's 1 bolt right over there where my middle finger's at, right there. And then the other bolt, it's kind of hard to see, but it's right behind this wire. So that's 1, and then there's 1 right there. So we're gonna take those 2 out from the driver's side, and then I gotta do the same thing for the passenger side in there. You can see there's 1 that goes right there, already took off the nut, and there's another one that goes right over there. I already took it off. So sides are off, now it's to do this part. Now it's to do this part. There should be 4 if I'm not mistaken, but they're gonna be pretty much where these holes are. So just check in here, and if there's a screw with a nut, just take it off. You can tell if it's from the bumper. So I'm gonna take those off, and then the bumper should be able to come off. Alright, well, there's the bumper off. Wasn't too hard. And I had said that there was 4 screws here, but there's 3. So there's 3 bolts. There's gonna be 1 there, 1 here, and then 1 there. So it's 3 for my bumper. The Cobra bumper, there's 3 there. So now we just gotta take off the reflectors that go right there. Alright, so there's 1. Now I just gotta take off the other side. Alright, so I got a little situation going on. So the reflectors that were on my car, as you guys can see, it's a little blurry, but it's got a nut, a washer, and a nut on both sides of the bumper. Okay, and the new little side marker, it doesn't have thread to bolt. All it's gonna do is like slide in and I think OEM, there's like a little, like a speed nut. It's like you feed it through the wire, and then it makes the, like, it won't allow the side marker to go out. I don't know how to explain it, but pretty much what I'm gonna have to do is put some 3M on the inside and just leave it that way. So yeah, I'm just gonna put 3M. It's gonna stay on there. It should be pretty good. I'm not too worried about it. So yeah, I'm gonna put 3M and then go ahead and press it on there, and it should be good. So that's pretty much what I did. Just put some 3M like all around it, and now I'm gonna stick it and see how it looks. I want it as flush as possible. I know it's kind of hard now because I put some, you know, like it's a thin layer, but I mean, we'll see how it looks on the bumper. All right, there it is. It honestly looks pretty flush. Doesn't look bad. You wouldn't know that there's 3M on there. So got one side done. Now I'm gonna hop over to the driver's side, and then we should be ready to hook them up. Okay, so I got the LEDs to turn on. Let me just turn on my lights. So that they look pretty good. And then it's simple, it's just a ground and a power. So the ground, you can get it from any light bulb. It literally says ground right here. Let me see if I can get it on camera. See the GRD, that stands for ground. So literally pick any light bulb and you can get it from there. So I splice into this one, and then the power is gonna be the one in the middle. Okay, so you could choose whatever light bulb you want. I just chose this one over here. So if you guys can see, it says ground and then the one in the middle. So on this light bulb, it literally only has two. So obviously one of them has to be a ground and a positive. So yeah, this one in the middle is gonna be the one for the power. That's where I'm getting the power from. So just like that, should turn on. So that's the driver's side. Now I gotta do the passenger side, and then I could put everything back together. So I just finished up the passenger side. So same thing, I'm getting my power from this bulb right here, and as you guys can see, it does have two wires, and like I said, one of them's the ground and the one in the middle is the power. So I'm getting my power from that middle one, and then my ground, I'm getting it from this corner bulb right here. And like I said, it's the one that says ground, GRD, this one. So that's where I'm getting the ground. So positive and ground. And these LEDs, they come with these. They did come with these right here, which is basically you put both wires in here and then close it, and it's supposed to like make contact. But I didn't really want to use these. I just straight up spliced it. I kind of peeled the wire back, and then I just wrapped the other wire with there. So yeah, that's all I did. I don't really want to use these. No big deal. So yeah, I just spliced them and then covered it with electric tape. So now I can put everything back together, make sure they're both tight, and then I'm gonna tighten the bumper. I'm gonna tighten the bumper from the middle outwards, because I've heard, I don't know if it's true, but I've heard people tightening it from the outside in, and it might make a bubble right here on this part. So I'm gonna tighten it from the middle out. That way, I don't want to risk making this warp or anything. So yeah, start from the middle out. All right, well, bumper's on, lights are on. Now I'm just going to close the trunk and then turn on the lights so we can see what it looks like all together. just gives the car like a modern look. She just wants to be the center of attention. For sure, probably the best $30 I ever spent. All that's left to make the back look more modern is the tail lights and a couple other things that I'm not gonna say yet. But yeah, they look freaking good. So I'll be sure to leave the link in the description for you guys so you all can get your own. If you guys watched the video, I appreciate it. Be sure, like I said, go get yourself a pair of these. It's really not that hard to install. Just stay on the lookout for more content. I still gotta make the video about the parts list for my Coyote swap and the actual price of the build. And what else? I still got exhaust videos to come up. The clutch installation. If you guys keep up with my Instagram, you know what clutch I bought. And yeah, just got tons of content coming. And then eventually this car will be, actually running, if you know what I mean. But right now, yeah, just taking care of a little bit of other minor things. And she should be 100% soon. But thank you guys again for everything you do. Be sure to give it a like, comment. If you guys have any questions about literally anything, I will respond. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.